Hey guys, how's it going? Let's play Astroneer. It is a new early access game and it is really cool. If you haven't seen it, this will be awesome. And if you have seen it, hopefully this isn't getting too redundant yet. I've already started a game playthrough. I've played, does it say? No, I've played probably for about 8 hours to get a really good feel for it, and I really enjoy it. So I wanted to do a playthrough of it. I picked that guy on my last one. Let's do the orange guy. Let's launch. And the audio might be a little bit off. As soon as we land, I'll see if I can fix that. Oh, forgot about this. Just the camera. So to my understanding, the terrain is procedurally generated. I could be wrong, but I believe so. But it seems that every playthrough there's the same planets with the same names, if that makes sense, if I'm understanding that correctly. Let me see if I can fix this really quick. Let's turn that down. Sound effects, middle, ambience. I don't know how we save. I don't know. Is that better? Hopefully. So let's hop right out. And this is the game. One of the main really cool selling points of it, I believe, is you have this tool and shape terrain. You just dig holes, or you can build mountains and build up. You could literally, oh, we're out of power already. You can literally build any shape you want. Like you could build that mountain back there. It's awesome. And as you noticed, we have this tether right here. If we walk further away from it, we're not tethered no more. So now we're going solely on our oxygen and our power right here. This is our backpack we can open up. Here's where our items go. Here's like a miniature crafting menu. The resource goes right here, and the output is right here. So it's pretty cool. So what we want to look for first on is compound and resin. And let's see, looks like this is something right here. So let's run up here. And what are you? Resin. Cool. So we just grab this and just dig away at it. See how cool that is? I think it's awesome. It's going into our backpack. It's telling us that. So we'll fill up on this. And you can see it actually goes in the back of the gun, and then it fills up and then goes into your inventory. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, we're out of power already. So if we run back to base, back to our home, we'll connect and start gaining a little bit power more quickly, I think. Because I know we can add solar panels and do that sort of thing, and it gains really a lot quicker. And also, if you run away and you aren't tethered, you still gain a little bit. But it seems like while we're tethered, I think it goes a little bit quicker, if I'm not mistaken. So what we'll do with that resin is let's see where we want to start this. You can see it's following us in a 360 direction. Let's put our first one right about here. Looks like a good area. We'll click on it, and then it'll extend out and ask for the resin. So we can either click on it and drag it over, or what I like to do, cursor over it, shift click. Then it's going to build out. And from these, we can extend even further like we just did here. But now where it's asking for 2, when you put 2 there, I think we need 1 more. I'll show you what it can do. It's actually pretty cool. Let's hop right back over to the resin over here. Grab 1 more. We'll grab a few more over here. Okay. And I was going to show you, but we're running out of power. You don't have to you have to dig to gather your resources, but if you hold control and say you want like your flat area right here, if I hit control and then click and then hover over, it'll smooth it out to where you hit control on, if that makes sense. So even though you got to scar the terrain to get your resources, you can fill it back up pretty easily and pretty quickly as long as you have power. So that's really cool. So let's add the resin here. And now it's going to grow into this. I'm not sure what you'd call it, but this second stage you can craft a platform on it. So we got a printer, a research, a smelter, vehicle bay, and back to the printer. And you unlock more as you go, and we'll get onto that. Right now, research and smelter is probably what we'll want first on. And as you can see, it needs compound, so we'll put those two here, and then that'll be made. You'll see, it's real cool. So as you go on, you extend out from your core, I guess you'd call it, or your home, or your main habitat, and you start branching out in other directions with these different types of platforms. And then we add power and whatnot. We'll get to all that, but it's really cool. I really enjoy it, and I hope you guys do too also. So let's mosey on a little bit and see if we can't find some compound. This looks like some right here. It is awesome. My first time playing, it took me forever to find compound. So we'll grab some of it. Enough until we run out of power. Yeah, and run back over. And the first little bit of the game is like this, you know, gather, run back, gather, run back. But it starts to pick up pretty quick, and you can do all kinds of things. So what was we doing first? We'll do research first. And I'll show you what these are for as soon as we get to it, as soon as we find one. One more thing with the compound that's really cool is you can come here and look. If we add our compound here, we can make tethers. So we'll craft that. And now, using T, we can drop these. And so you can extend it out and then it'll stop. You can extend it out as far as it can. Oh, a little bit too far. There we go. And that adds distance to your life support, I'd say, or your little air and power pocket, however you want to call it. And you can actually extend these out very far. I know right now where the game's very new, some people have said these have been a culprit for bad FPS. So we'll try not to add a whole bunch unless we really need to. But they're definitely really cool and handy, and it helps you tie bases together. And on a side note, the graphics in this game are really cool. The art style, even though it's cartoony and sort of Play-Doh-ish, I've heard people say, you can see the sunlight and the rays and the shadows are really cool, I think. I can't wait to see what all it turns into as it goes on. Let's grab some more compound. Dig this all up. Out of power. And as we get further, we can also build, I don't want to spoil too much, but I'm just excited. We can also build little power packs to go right here into an inventory slot, and then it gives us more battery or more tanks for right here for oxygen. Let's see the power pack. There we are, lithium. We can build a battery so this energy right here will last longer while we're untethered. And you can see we have no power. So actually what we want to do really quick is generator or wind vane. Is that wind vane? Is that right? Solar. Okay, there we go. we can make a little solar panel. And these ones, they're really cool. You can either use them right on your backpack, on either side, and while you're untethered, it helps increase your power. Or we can take it off and put it on the platform, and now you can see this is drawing solar energy, so this is charging up. I say we'll go ahead and build one more to keep on our person. There we go. So this is charging up. And let's check this out over here. This resin looks like it, yeah. Oh, this thing right here, you might be able to have something to research under here. Let's see. I'm not mistaken. Yep, awesome. So a lot of times plants and things that are sticking out of the ground, once you dig down under them, you'll find these things. You can just click on them and carry it. 50%. I think we'll make it. And we'll take this over to our research. And it will either give us an item, a resource, or it'll unlock a new craftable thing. We'll see. We'll see what it does. Okay, it's going to unlock something. Fuel condenser. Awesome. So that's another one of these platforms here. It makes fuel. Obviously. We'll get to that sometime later on. Let's see. What does it take? Do we have any more resin? We do. Let's branch off this one. Put a resin. Okay. Any more? Nope, need a little bit more. Let's run this away. Where was that? That's compound. Here's the resin. And I also see something else in the corner of my eye that we can grab. Let's get a good amount of this until we run out of power. Let's go. We need to save our oxygen. And right over here. Oh, this right here. Here's another unknown device. We gotta dig it out. It's another thing we can research. While you carry these, you go a little bit slower. I'm not sure. Uh-oh. We might have to drop it. Be cutting it close. Oh, don't suffocate. Awesome. Let's research this. Oh, there we go. What are we gonna get? Filters. I unlocked those on my other playthrough, and I do not know what they're for. I didn't find a use for them. If somebody else knows, let me know. That'd be great. Over here, I want to build this out one more. Not there. More in line with it. Yeah. And then we will add our two. That way we get some more space. And this one, see, we can still build off of it. Compared to this one, we can't. Yeah. And this is where we will add both our shift resins. Cool. Let's see if can we smooth that out a little bit. Just a little bit. We're dipped down. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Sorry if I sound a little bit congested. Getting over a cold, or just getting a cold, actually. So, excuse that. Okay, cool. So next, we will probably want to make either vehicle bay or smelter, I'd say. Smelter is easy to make. It only takes compound, but we don't have anything that needs it yet. Let's head back over towards this crashed spaceship. Thought that was a cave. Oh, this is awesome. This is a solar panel. And you can actually hook this up to your base and draw power through it. That's really cool. Let's see what else there is around here. This stuff don't look like a whole lot. We'll grab this, research it. Can we grab it? Oh, oxygen. Could make a tether out this way if we're gonna keep running over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. We're alright. Oh, and we have no power. Okay. Now that it's nighttime, we're not getting solar since the sun's not out. Now there is another one we can make. We can make a generator, but that needs copper. That we can feed it with what's the word I'm looking for? Organic. We can stick that stuff right in the generator and it creates power. So that's really handy, especially at nighttime. I would say it'd be a little bit before we find copper, unless we find it from a downed ship. I can't tell if that's a rock or another ship. I think it's a rock. Okay, let's run back over here once more. We'll place a few tethers, so it's not as far of a run. And they also drop light. I forgot about that. So they're really, really nice to have. We just don't want to get a huge FPS hit by dropping them. That should be good. So now we can come all the way out here until we're untethered. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's much more. Anything under here? Some more compound? Yeah. Go and dig this up. Oh. I wish this solar panel was a little bit closer to our base. It's still not so far away. Actually, it might be too far away to use the power off it. We'll see. Maybe we can finagle it somehow. And if I didn't say already, there's also different planets we can get to. Like when we get to the point where we can make the vehicle bay, we can actually craft a shuttle or a spaceship, which is just a bigger version of a shuttle, and we can lift off, and then we can land on other planets and start new habitats and explore them. So that's really cool. Without getting too far ahead of ourselves, this is charging up right here. I think if we drop, it'll go a little bit quicker. Let's actually, can we do one more? Yeah, we'll unlock better ones after a while, but while this is all we have, and they're really easy to build, it's really handy. What do we get? Trade platform. Awesome. Those are really handy. Let's see what it takes. Aluminum also. Darn. Aluminum's a little bit difficult to get. Or it's just more rare, should I say. Grab some more compound. Where was that resin at? Oh, and these things right here, you can run up to them and actually just suck oxygen right out of them, and it'll recharge your tank. So those are cool, and they also have them for power. Here's some power on the ground we can suck up. So that's really cool if you run into those while you're exploring. Here's some more resin, but I wanna see what this is. Is there anything over here besides a rock? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we should probably head back. I feel like this is a pretty good area to start on, though. Real nice and flat. Not a whole lot in the way. It's real cool. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call the episode there. It might be a little bit short. I forgot to time it. I just wanted to do an introduction, show you guys a little bit what I've learned. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.